Are you curious about what upcoming games should be on your radar for your family or your kids? My name is Andrew, and I'm a gamer and a parent. In this video, I'm going to talk about some upcoming games releasing this year that I'm looking forward to because they look like titles that the whole family can get excited about. So the first game that I want to talk about is Cat Quest 3. This game, according to their website, is the cutest action RPG you know and love returns for a colorful adventure filled with furiously fun gameplay. Delve into a pawjous new world with varied dungeons and biomes to explore, and encounter fierce battles with the newly refined combat system featuring tighter attack combos and weapon swapping. Playable in either solo or local co-op. So this game is a classic style RPG set in a whimsical world where you play as a cat. And it is text-based, meaning that your kid will need to be able to read, but if they can, this seems like a great place to start in this genre. You're exploring a big overworld, you're sailing around in your ship, you're fighting monsters, you're exploring this crazy and whimsical world, and the art and the vibe of this game just seem really, really cool. I have not played Cat Quest 1 or 2, but I had heard about Cat Quest 3, and it seems like a really great place to jump into this series and a really good introduction for this genre for new players or kids. Cat Quest 3 is set to release on August 8th, 2024. The next game on my list is Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed. So from their website, Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed brings the magic of Disney to life in a vibrant 3D platformer. This faithful remake sends Mickey Mouse on an epic journey through Wasteland, a realm of forgotten Disney characters. As Mickey, you will dive into a fantastical world and, armed with paint and thinner, shape your adventure and the fate of this alternate world. So, Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed is a remake of the classic game Disney Epic Mickey, which is a really special game for a lot of people of that generation. I personally never played Disney Epic Mickey, but it was one that I always heard held up there and praised and talked about as being special. And so this seems like a really good way to jump into that experience and see what all of that praise was about. And so for me as a gamer, I'm excited about hopping into it and checking it out. But also, it's a Disney game starring Mickey Mouse, and it seems like a really cool idea and concept with the paint and the thinner, and something that I think would be a fun experience for families to do together or for kids to play. And so that is why I'm looking forward to this one. Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed is set to release September 24th, 2024. The next game I want to talk about is The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. So from the game's website, the blurb goes, "The people of Hyrule are being stolen away by strange rifts that have appeared. And with a certain swordsman among them missing, it's up to Princess Zelda to save her kingdom in a brand new The Legend of Zelda story." So the thing that makes this game unique for the Zelda series is that you actually get to play as Princess Zelda in a Zelda game. You're not playing as Link. Because of that, instead of fighting with a sword and a shield, you make copies of things in the environment, like beds or enemies, and you use them to overcome the obstacles in your way. So you could make a bunch of copies of beds kind of stair-stepping their way up like to a high ledge, and you could hop up these beds and get to that top ledge. Or in a fight, maybe you copied a monster previously, you can call that monster to come fight by your side. It looks really interesting, really unique. It's made in the same style as the Link's Awakening remake that we got on Switch a few years ago, which is just super cute, instantly recognizable, I think it's a really good choice for a kind of different take on the Zelda formula, a more cozy game kind of take. It's one that I think will definitely resonate with younger audiences, I think female audiences. I think that this game is just going to speak to the other side of the Zelda fandom that doesn't come for the action, that comes for the more puzzles and whimsical nature of the series. And so this is one that I'm definitely looking forward to. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is scheduled to release September 26th, 2024. So sticking in Nintendo land, the next game that I am looking forward to is Super Mario Party Jamboree. Again, a blurb from their website goes, "From running through merry-go-rounds to motion control mini-golf, this Jamboree is jam-packed with more mini-games than any Mario Party game to date. With 7 boards in all, you can go with the flow in Goomba Lagoon, search the mall for stars in Rainbow Galleria, or revisit the classics of Western Land and Mario's Rainbow Castle." So this is a new Mario Party game, but it looks like they are adding a ton of new stuff to do. I think there was some pushback and some complaints about the first Mario Party game that released on Switch being too bare bones and too simple, and this game looks like a reaction to that. There are a ton of new game modes. They're bragging that it's the most mini games in any Mario Party game to date. Another blurb from their website says that they have multiple new modes, including the Jamboree mode, where you race across the party board in a Koopathon, a series first 20-player online competition to see who can rack up the highest scores in minigames. They also showed some other game modes when they announced this game, and it just looks like they're stuffing a whole bunch of fun ideas into a Mario Party, something we haven't seen in a while, especially on Switch. And so it looks to be one of the better titles in the series, and it's a series that I'm already a fan of the core concept. So definitely looking forward to this one. Mario Party was one of the games that I recommended in my video on games to play with your kid where you can both actually have fun. So this definitely seems like it could be a good time, and I am excited about it. Mario Party Jamboree is set to release October 17th, 2024. The next game that I want to talk about is Sonic X Shadow Generations. From their website, they say, in this new standalone campaign, Shadow's nemesis, Black Doom, has reemerged and threatens to take over the world once again. Shadow must journey into his past, confront his painful memories, and unlock new dark powers to save the world. So this game is essentially a remaster of Sonic Generations, which came out on the Xbox 360 in like 2011. And it was a fantastic game because the idea behind it was it took the highlights of the 2D Sonic games and the 3D Sonic games and it combined them into this multiverse kind of story. So you got to play some of the best levels from Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and then a lot of the 2D games as well. And so it took a lot of the high highs that the Sonic series has and put them into one game, while skipping out on a lot of the low lows that the Sonic series also has. What this remastered/remade version of the game is doing now, though, is it is including a all-new campaign focused on Shadow the Hedgehog, acting as sort of a sequel to the standalone Shadow the Hedgehog game that came out back in the 2000s. And I have a weird amount of nostalgia for this Shadow the Hedgehog game. I was very into Sonic when it released, and Shadow being the like edgy version of Sonic and getting to use guns and having his own story in his own game really spoke to me for some reason. So I'm definitely looking forward to this game later this year, but also aside from that, I think that the Sonic Generations side of this package is definitely worth checking out because it is kind of the greatest hits or highlights of the Sonic series throughout the year. So getting the Shadow game on top of that is just kind of a bonus. Sonic X Shadow Generations is set to release October 25th, 2024. And the last game that I'm going to talk about is Mario and Luigi Brothership. So from their website, they say, the brothers return for a brand new adventure on the high seas. Set sail with Mario and Luigi on Shipshape Island, part ship, part island, and journey through the vast world of Concordia. Launch out of Shipshape's canon to visit, explore, and quest your way through islands that range from tropical rainforests to bustling cities. Meet new friends along the way, like Connie and Snoutlet, definitely not a pig, and encounter familiar faces from the Mushroom Kingdom like Peach and Bowser, who may help or hinder you on your journey. So for me personally, I haven't played any of the previous Mario and Luigi games, so I am excited to jump into this one. I really like the tone and the art direction that it is using and going for that we got to see in the trailer and the gameplay that they've announced so far. I think it really fits these characters, and I'm definitely excited to jump in and explore this world and this story. I don't think there's a Mario game that I've played that I didn't like, so I don't expect this one to be any different. But the things that they're doing, the things they showed in the trailer, like I said, the art direction, the colors, everything about this seems like it's going to be a lot of fun and a really good experience for kids and adult gamers alike. So it's definitely one that I've got on my radar. Mario & Luigi Brothership is set to release November 7th, 2024. So these are the games that I think you should be looking forward to that are releasing this year. Obviously, this is my list and everyone's preferences are different, so let me know in the comments what games you or your kids are excited about. Also, there are more games releasing than I wanted to try to fit into one video, so I could do another one of these or just shout them out in the comments, some other games that we should be excited about as families and as parents and as kids looking forward to video games in 2024. If you enjoy what I do on this channel, if you like the content here, please consider subscribing, leave a like, all those things that YouTubers ask you to do, because it does genuinely help us grow our channel and reach more people. All that being said, that's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching.